So they're the ones at the kind of forefront of the race. What about those regions which are struggling, which aren't investing enough? What are the consequences of that then?
I think you're thinking about Europe.
Yes.
And I actually think if the vision is right, you know, think about Europe the past 15, 20 years and compare growth in Europe to the US. US has outgrown Europe dramatically over the past 15 years. And that has happened on the back of a strong tech industry. And those are the tech companies that were actually created on top of the 4G network. So, you know, think about the Facebooks of the world, the Googles, the, well, also Amazon, all Netflix, you have all the streaming services, you have a number of services that were created for the consumer on top of a 4G network. Europe pretty much has nothing of that. So Europe, by not investing in 4G, actually fell behind. And now the same thing is happening on 5G. So I think Europe puts itself on a path to becoming a museum. You know, it's great food, you have great art, you have nice, I don't call it outdoors activities and everything, but you have no industry. And I think that's a problem for Europe.
Yeah, and as a fellow European, you feel it. When you come here, there is such energy, such vibrancy, such a drive for innovation.
And I actually, nowadays, I mean, when you land in Europe, you're highly likely to end up on a 3G network.
And right? It's so difficult to use.
No, you can't. You can't basically not make a video call. So if you think you are going to work on Teams when you land, you know, you sit on 3G and you can't. I think this is a huge issue, and it comes back to, I think, regulatory activities. Europe tries to lead with regulation, doesn't work. You need to lead with innovation. Then you regulate afterwards when you know what happens. But Europe goes the wrong way. So if I go back 15 years in Europe, 10, 15 years, everybody was asking, yeah, but it doesn't make any money to invest in 4G. My 3G network is good enough. And that was the case. That was true. But you failed to see what the prospects of technology would be. That 4G would actually digitalize the consumer fully. And today, the data consumption on a 4G network is 15 gigs per month. And that you can simply not accommodate on a 3G network. So we need new technology to actually come. And a little bit of a fact for you to remember, and if you remember one thing from this, it's actually that the cellular technology is faster than Moore's law. So over the past 30 years, we've increased the bit rate by more than 1 million times. And that's clearly almost 50% faster than Moore's law.
Wow. Gosh.